Hey love bugs, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Samara Curtiss, and since we're still in quarantine and since restaurants are basically still closed and you can only do carry out or curbside pickup, I decided to share with you one of my favorite restaurant snacks or appetizers. And today we're going to make cheesesteak egg rolls. So if you want to figure out how we're about to make cheesesteak egg rolls, be sure to subscribe and keep watching. Okay, so like I said, today we're gonna make cheesesteak egg rolls, and I promise you it's super simple and easy to make and easy to find the ingredients that you need. So to start, you'll need a onion, a green pepper, any type of cheese you wanna put inside of your egg roll. I'm a provolone girl, so I'm gonna put provolone. You'll need an egg that you're gonna turn into like an egg wash in a second, and I'll show you why. You'll need egg roll wrappers, which I found in my local grocery store in the produce aisle. And you'll need steakums, or you can use like already prepared strip steak from like the butcher, but I'm using steakums because it's easy. And you'll need a frying pan to cook the steak and the onions and the peppers in. And you'll also need some type of deep fryer or pan with hot cooking oil in it to drop the egg rolls in. So let's create these egg rolls. So I already started to preheat my deep fryer, which is over there. I preheated it to 350 degrees, and I have my pan already, but that's not on yet. But first we are going to get ready to chop up our onions and our peppers to prepare them to go into the pan with the steakums. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my peppers and onion to get those all diced up and prepared to go into the pot with my steakums. Next, I'm gonna take my steakums, and because I'm only making like 2 egg rolls because it's a little snack, I use 1 sheet per egg roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of those out. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start breaking those up. Okay, so my pan is a little bit hot now, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. And I'm gonna add in my peppers and my onion. So I'm just gonna let these cook down a little bit until the onions are kind of transparent, until the peppers have a little crunch, but they're still a little soft. Okay, so now that the peppers and onions are all sweated down a little bit and cooked and transparent, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my steakums. And I'm gonna mix that into the pepper and onion mix. And once it starts to brown and get on the road of being done, I'm gonna add in a few of my favorite spices like garlic, pepper, a little bit of salt. So once your pepper, onion, and steakum mix is all cooked together and mixed in, I'm gonna actually remove it and take it off the heat. And I'm gonna strain it in a drainer and add some paper towels to get rid of any extra moisture or oil, because we don't want anything saturating or overly oiling up our egg roll when we put it in the wrapper and drop it into the fryer. Okay, so earlier I said we needed to create an egg wash to kind of seal the edges of the egg roll wrapper. Now I've seen people use just water in their fingers or create an egg wash and use their fingers. So I'm gonna go ahead and crack the egg. And I'm gonna whisk it together. And I'm just gonna leave that to the side for now. Okay, so here comes the fun part. I'm gonna take one of our egg roll wrappers, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it on my cutting board. I'm gonna go ahead and take our mix, and I'm gonna add that in the middle. then I'm gonna take our cheese. Split it in half. And then we're gonna take our egg wash. If you don't have a brush, you can use your fingers, but I have a brush, so I'm just gonna coat the edges with egg wash, and this will help seal it when it's time to wrap. Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't know how to wrap an egg roll, but on the back of the egg roll sheet, it kind of gives you instruction on how to wrap an egg roll. So we're gonna take the corner, it's gonna be a diamond, we're gonna take the diamond up, bring in the sides, and then we're gonna roll. And we have our egg roll. And we're gonna repeat this step one more time. Okay, so our egg rolls are all wrapped up and ready to be dropped in the fryer. And we're gonna do so. I only do 2 at a time. Like if I was making more, I would do 2 at a time because I don't wanna put too many in the deep fryer and they get stuck together. So I'm gonna take my egg rolls. And we're gonna go ahead and just drop them on in. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover them so they can cook. And there's no real time limit since the actual meat inside is already cooked. I like to go off of like the brownness and the goldenness of the egg roll itself. So once they get a nice golden brown, I'm gonna go ahead and remove them and let them sit on a paper towel for a little bit just to strain all the excess grease off, and then we'll be able to eat our egg rolls. So our egg rolls have sat on the paper towel and kind of drained all the excess oil from the fryer. And we're gonna go ahead and cut and plate them. OMG. So we're gonna go ahead and bring our plate in. And I like to dip mine in marinara sauce. And that is a cheese steak egg roll. So, like I said, since a lot of my favorite restaurants are closed and I can't get the delicious munchies I want to eat, I decided to make my own version of cheesesteak egg rolls from one of my favorite restaurants, Del Frisco's. So, we're gonna go ahead and try the egg rolls. They're so hot. Oh my god, they're so good, but they're so hot. They're so hot. So, I hope you enjoyed this week's video and learned how to make something new. And I hope you guys all try to make your own cheesesteak egg rolls and stay safe during quarantine. Thanks for watching, you guys. Remember to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.